Welcome. My name is Dawn Hardman. Today we will discuss internal customer service. Great interaction starts within. In this lesson, we will define internal customer service and internal customers. We will identify the similarities and differences from external customer service. And we will identify ways to implement great internal customer service. What is internal customer service? Internal customer service is service we provide fellow employees and others affiliated within our own organization that we must work with to accomplish our goals and jobs. An internal customer is anyone within our organization who may depend on us to meet a goal, deadline, or gain information. The substance for exceptional internal customer service is admirable interdepartmental communication and cooperation. Examples of internal customer service include giving information to a colleague so that a task can be completed. It is what we say or do when someone from another department calls us, and it is how we greet someone when they walk into our office or work area. What are internal customers? An internal customer is a customer directly connected to an organization. An internal customer could be a stakeholder, colleague, coworker, an employee, employer, or shareholder, and the list goes on. It is important to understand that internal customers do not have the freedom to decide whether or not to use your team's services. In other words, an internal customer will have to always intermingle with you. External and internal customer service. Next, we will identify the similarities and differences between the two. External versus internal. Let's first take a look at the similarities. They both are essential to the success of an organization, and they both involve sharing knowledge and educating. Examples of this may include explaining how something works, or advising of a change that will affect another person or process involving them. Now let's take a look at the differences. External customers. They provide revenue stream by purchasing products or services, and they can make or break revenue stream depending on how they are treated. Examples: a satisfied customer will repeat business and refer others, while a dissatisfied customer will dissuade others from patronizing a business. Internal customers work with each other to keep up revenue stream, and they rely on other internal customers for assistance with fulfilling job duties. Here's a good example. A waitstaff member needs information from a bartender regarding ingredients that are in a drink for a passenger on the cruise who asks for this information. This is internal customers talking to each other, dialoguing with each other to relay information. Ways to improve internal customer service include lead by example, treat with respect, manage and train, and reward for best practices. Let's take a look at the ways to improve internal customer service. The first one is lead by example. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. Think of yourself being on the other end when you are in contact with a person. Be kind, friendly, and courteous. Treat them with respect. Regard them as your customers. Understand that helping them helps your organization and you stand out. Manage and train. Hold employees accountable and make expected behavior points clear. Reward for best practices. When an employee incorporates expectations, make sure they are rewarded. All right, the handout that you received, tips for displaying great internal customer service as a manager, go ahead and put that in front of you. So we're going to go ahead and go over that a little bit. There are several tips on here that are helpful that you can use when you have future interaction with your employees or other internal customers as well. Keep workers appropriately informed. Be well organized, build cooperation, be courteous, etc. All these tips you may need to use sometime in the near future. So just keep this sheet handy and always take a look at it when needed. Great internal customer service is interacting with each other in a courteous and professional manner. Regular communication, whether in person, by email, phone, etc. Working together to resolve issues or discuss problems related to other coworkers and departments. And holding each other accountable for addressing inappropriate comments and behavior. Important key factors to know. The first one, everyone within your organization affects the outside customer. Your attitude determines the response you will receive, and regular communication brings awareness. Now, the pre-questionnaire quiz that you received in the beginning, go ahead and take that, turn it to the front so that you can see the questions. We're going to go ahead and go over those and get the answers. Let's make sure that you have the correct answers for this. So let's take a look at number 1. The first one, what is internal customer service? Service we provide to anyone outside of our organization. Service we provide to anyone affiliated within our organization. Service we are given when we call a business, or none of the above. The correct answer for number 1 is service we provide to anyone affiliated within our organization is internal customer service. Number 2, what is an example of bad internal customer service? Giving information to a colleague so that the task can be completed, making a personal phone call while you are talking to another colleague, greeting someone when they walk into the area in which you work, or none of the above. The correct answer for number 2, making a personal phone call while you are talking to another colleague. This is an example of bad internal customer service. We understand that you do have, everyone has emergencies at some point. So if you must make a personal phone call, make sure that you do it in a courteous manner. Number 3, an internal customer is the ship captain, a worker at the ship's store, a member of the ship's food service staff, none of the above, or E, A, B, and C. The correct answer is E, A, B, and C. The ship captain, a worker at the ship's store, and the member of the ship's food service staff are all internal customers. Which of the following describes great internal customer service? This is number 4. Rewarding employees for performing best practices, leading by example, sharing knowledge and educating, or all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Rewarding employees for performing best practices, leading by example, and sharing knowledge and educating are all examples which describe great internal customer service. In summary, it is important to understand that the core of customer service starts from within. Without proper internal customer service, external customer service cannot function properly. Internal customer service can make or break how well a business's external customer service is delivered, which can ultimately decide on how well a business can succeed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pass out the post-review quiz handout. Go ahead, go over these questions, and once we are done, we'll go ahead and review them together. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to go over these, and we'll be right back. Okay, let's go over the answers to the post quiz. Number 1, internal customers usually lack the care and coddling that an external customer gets. What are some ways to improve internal customer service? Circle all that apply. Get to know your team members by listening to them. Support development, career growth, and training. Respect the person and their job, or make promises you cannot keep. The correct answer is get to know your team members by listening to them, support development, career growth, and training, and respect the person and their job. These are all ways to improve internal customer service. Number 2, a great way to show an employee that they are appreciated is to reward and recognize them in front of their peers. True or false? The correct answer is true. 3, by supporting and valuing internal customers, a happier and more productive workplace is created that in turn promotes positive interactions with internal customers. True or false? The correct answer is true. 4, an internal customer can be someone you work for or someone who works for you. Name others who are considered internal customers. Circle all that apply. Vendor, passenger, ship casino worker, or ship officer. The correct answer? Vendor, ship casino worker, and ship officer are all considered internal customers. And the last one, number 5. Regular evaluation of internal processes for gaps and holes can prevent issues from happening that can result in loss of revenue. What other issues can occur if internal processes are not handled properly? Circle all that apply. Making changes that affect internal customers negatively. Loss of benefits due to a loss of revenue. Making the organization look unorganized and unprofessional. Or prevent a passenger from having a club cocktail. The correct answer is making changes that affect internal customers negatively, loss of benefits due to a loss of revenue, and making the organization look unorganized and unprofessional. All are issues that can occur if internal processes are not handled properly. Thank you for viewing this training. Please now take the time to fill out the training evaluation form that I'm going to now hand out to you and submit it back to me as soon as you are completed.